Today, we are really excited to talk about a new company in the injection molding and tooling space called True Position Plastics, and its owner and founder, Justin Church.
Yeah, it's a fascinating area. We're diving into, well, the pretty complex world of plastics manufacturing.
Exactly. And looking at how real innovation and, deep expertise are pushing product development forward, it's a sector that touches almost everything.
It really does.
Our mission today, really, is to unpack how one person's extensive hands-on experience translates into this comprehensive solution for bringing tricky product ideas to life.
And why should you care? Well, if you're involved in product development, engineering, supply chain.
Right. Navigating plastic injection molding, it can honestly be the difference between, say, a huge product launch success and a really costly failure.
Definitely. So today, we're looking at how that genuine expertise cuts through the noise, gets innovations from just an idea to the market with precision and speed.
Okay, let's unpack this then. When we look at Justin Church's background, what is it that makes it so compelling in this field?
Well, it's not just a standard resume, is it? It's more like a journey.
Yeah, he has over 25 years of hands-on industry experience, but it's the kind of experience I think that really stands out.
Absolutely. He didn't just, parachute into a leadership role.
No, he started right there on the shop floor. I mean, imagine beginning as a machinist, a mold maker.
That's where you really learn that deep respect for precision, for craftsmanship, the actual physical realities of making things.
Totally. And from there, he kind of worked his way up, didn't he? Into mold design, then tooling engineering, project management.
And eventually leadership before founding True Position Plastics.
So this isn't just book learning. This is expertise forged by actually doing it.
He's personally designed and built hundreds of molds. We're talking high-spec Class 101 production tools.
But you're built for massive volumes, long life.
Exactly. And complex overmolds, like a soft grip on a hard plastic part. Even family tools, making different related parts all at once.
That level of direct, hands-on experience in a founder, it's genuinely quite rare.
It really is. And what's fascinating here is how that whole career path, from literally building molds with his hands to managing global tooling, gives him this unique vantage point.
A vantage point that helps avoid common pitfalls.
Precisely. Being in the trenches, as they say, actually building the tools, running the parts, solving the real problems that pop up on the floor, it's fundamentally different from just looking at a CAD file.
Oh, completely. You see things differently.
He's seen designs that look great on screen just fail miserably in production because they weren't thought through from a manufacturing perspective.
Right.
And that practical insight is key. It lets True Position Plastics sidestep issues from, say, poor design for manufacturability, DFM, or just bad tooling decisions made without that real-world context.
He learned the hard way, so clients don't have to.
Exactly. And his experience isn't just domestic either. He's managed builds and molding programs across Asia, spent months on the ground in places like Taiwan, Malaysia.
Doing what exactly?
Overseeing complex tool builds, mold trials, qualifying vendors, understanding the technical side, but also the cultural nuances of manufacturing there. That global operational know-how is huge.
It really paints a picture. It's not just a business. It's like the culmination of decades of learning by doing. So given that foundation, how does True Position Plastics actually translate all that expertise into what they offer clients? What's the scope? Is it just building molds?
No, it's much broader. They position themselves as a full-service tooling and molding solutions provider, meaning they aim to be a partner at, well, really any stage of product development, ensuring precision from the absolute start right through to final production.
So how do they bring that precision in right at the beginning? Let's talk core services.
It starts early, often with design for manufacturability or DFM analysis.
Right, DFM. And this isn't just a quick look.
No, it's an expert deep dive, ideally very early in the design cycle. The goal is simple: optimize the part design for efficient, repeatable, and crucially cost-effective molding.
Makes sense. And then that flows into mold flow analysis.
Exactly. They use advanced simulation software to predict how the plastic will flow into the mold.
Like a digital test run.
Pretty much. It helps predict and fix potential filling problems, figure out the best place for gates, validate the whole tooling strategy before you cut any steel.
Which obviously saves time and money.
Hugely. And then there's mold design support, providing that technical oversight on the actual mold design itself, ensuring it's robust, cools efficiently, easy to maintain, all things that impact long-term cost and quality.
It sounds technical, but you can see how these early steps have a massive ripple effect.
Oh, absolutely critical. If we connect this to the bigger picture, these foundational steps, DFM, mold flow, they're like an architect meticulously checking blueprints before starting construction.
Finding problems virtually first.
Yes, identifying and correcting issues in the digital space saves enormous time and cost later. You might catch a feature that's impossible to mold cleanly, or one that needs a super complex, expensive tool.
And True Position Plastics can spot that.
Right. They might say, look, tweak this rib design slightly, or add a bit more draft angle here, and suddenly you've cut cycle time or eliminated sink marks that would cause huge scrap rates.
Catching those things before cutting steel must save, well, potentially huge amounts.
Easily hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions. When you factor in wasted material, rework, market delays, it's all about getting that golden sample, the perfect, repeatable part right from the outset.
It's proactive, not reactive. Do you often see companies try to skip these steps to save upfront cost, only to regret it later?
All the time. It's a classic false economy. They rush to cut steel and then spend months and fortunes trying to fix problems that DFM or mold flow would have caught in days.
Okay, so that covers the crucial early stages. But their capabilities go beyond that, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned specialized molding and global sourcing.
Yes, absolutely. They have real depth in areas like insert molding and overmolding.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Think about molding plastic around metal inserts, like electrical contacts, or molding a soft, grippy material over a hard plastic handle. These often need super tight tolerances, managing different materials. It's complex work.
Got it. And they handle high-volume stuff, too.
Definitely. Both multi-cavity tools making lots of the same part each cycle and high-precision tooling for demanding specs. Think automotive, consumer electronics, medical devices. They also manage family molds, making related but different parts together. Precision and validation are key there.
And material selection. That seems like a minefield these days.
It really can be. There's a huge range: engineering resins, commodity plastics, elastomers, plastics filled with glass, or other materials for strength.
So they help navigate that.
Yes, they guide customers through it to meet performance needs, regulatory hurdles, cost targets, choosing the right medical-grade plastic for something implantable, or a specific flame-retardant material for aerospace that requires deep material science knowledge.
And then the sourcing.
Yeah.
You mentioned onshore and offshore.
Right. They have this trusted global network of mold builders: U.S., Taiwan, China, Southeast Asia.
So they can match the project to the right source.
Exactly. Based on timeline, budget, complexity, maybe you need rapid prototyping from a U.S. shop or high-volume production from a trusted partner in Asia. They manage that sourcing.
That raises an interesting point. In today's complex global supply chain, how valuable is having that single point of contact who understands the molding techniques, the materials, and can source the right tool globally?
Oh, it's incredibly valuable. Think about it. Maybe you need a high-volume tool, very cost-sensitive, but IP protection is paramount.
Okay.
True Position might leverage a trusted overseas partner known for great pricing and solid IP security, with their team providing oversight. Or maybe it's an ultra-complex medical part, tight deadline.
Then maybe onshore makes more sense.
Possibly. A U.S. partner might offer faster iteration, easier communication, even if the tool cost is higher. It's about finding the right fit. Their supplier relationships, built over years, are a massive asset. It's not just finding any supplier, it's finding the best one for that specific job.
And that global insight comes directly from Justin's own experience working in those regions.
Without a doubt. That practical, on-the-ground knowledge is irreplaceable.
Okay, so that strategic sourcing and technical expertise leads us to their project management. How comprehensive is that?
It's pretty much end-to-end mold management. They take ownership of the whole tooling process for the client.
Streamlining it.
Yes.
Yes.
Starts with developing detailed, quote, packages, managing the RFQ process with vendors so you get clear, comparable quotes.
Okay.
Then they track the tool build diligently, handle design reviews, manage the sampling process, and ensure those first parts, the first shots, land on your desk meeting spec.
And the support doesn't stop once the tool is built.
No, they also offer press-side support. That means being there on-site or remotely during crucial mold trials.
Like the T0, T1 reviews.
Yeah.
The first tryouts.
Exactly. Or helping execute a design of experiments, or DOE, to really dial in the molding process parameters, or supporting final validation runs.
So making sure the tool and the process are optimized to hit that golden sample consistently.
That's the goal. Every time.
So Let's bring it back to the listener. If you have a project, what does all this mean for you? What can you expect?
It means getting technical guidance that's actually grounded in real manufacturing experience, not just theory.
Okay.
It means clear, transparent communication, fast responses, you're not left waiting. You leverage their deep supplier relationships here and overseas.
And the support is tailored.
Yes. Custom support packages depending on your project's size, complexity, where you are in the process. The bottom line is they aim to bring clarity, speed, and precision to plastics programs, cutting through that complexity.
So you can focus on the product itself.
Exactly. Let them handle the manufacturing challenges.
This deep dive really does highlight how Justin Church's journey from mold maker to founder combined with what True Position Plastics offers. It's a unique combination.
It really is. That blend of hands-on craft and strategic global capability.
For you, the listener, it's about getting up to speed quickly, understanding how to navigate these manufacturing hurdles with a partner who genuinely speaks the language, from the shop floor right up to the boardroom.
Yeah, this really underscores how vital that seasoned, hands-on experience is in a field as precise as injection molding. It truly is more than just the technology.
It's the practical understanding.
It's that deep, practical understanding that anticipates problems, prevents costly mistakes, and ultimately ensures success. It turns a good design into a perfectly made physical product. That's the real difference.
So a final thought then. Consider the next time you hold a plastic product, any plastic product. Think about the incredible journey it took from just an idea, a concept, to the actual thing in your hand. And reflect on the sheer level of precision, the expertise, the guidance needed at every single step to make that transformation happen, to turn an idea into reality.